in today's recipe, we're going to make a classic French onion soup. We're gonna make it the old-fashioned way. We're not gonna use any things from an envelope or anything ready. So, in a pot, you get about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I'm using sunflower oil. Then we're talking this soup will be sufficient for 6 persons. So we have, you can count 1 onion per person. Of course, you adjust the recipe according to how many persons you're expecting. And the onions have to be sauteed until they're crystallized. So the ingredients we need is 1 onion per person, and we have here about 6 to 8 cloves of garlic. Of course, this is to your taste, but I do like garlic very much. And we have some grated cheese, and we have about 3 cubes of chicken stock, and we have some parsley to decorate at the very end. So we're going to have a baguette. Today we have a corn baguette, but you can use a wheat baguette also. It's to your personal taste. I like the baguettes to be cut in a corner, in an angle. And then this one we're gonna cut through because it's not a stuffed bread. We're gonna cut through all the way to the middle. Place them on an oven sheet. And once you have the baguette cut, then you place it on the sheet facing up. And we're gonna use the garlic oil that we prepared in the last episode in order for it to be very tasty. Of course, the longer the garlic remains on the oil, the tastier it will be. With a pastry brush, you're gonna place the oil on the baguette in the inside part. Okay, so the onions, they're cut in rings, and with the corner of the spatula you can just release the rings, so because we want them like this, in little rings, and these ones we have to bring to almost, not necessarily completely golden, but we want the onions to be roasted. For this recipe we need the onions to be very sweet, because you have to remember then the onions are going to be able to have a bite in the soup. Okay, once the garlic is on the baguette, like this, we're going to place it in the oven just to grill, just for the surface and to make it crispy. Once the onions begin to have this little golden color, we need them to just roast lightly. When they start begin to look a little bit gold, then it is the time to add on the garlic. The garlic, of course, we want it not too much cooked, because we need to get the benefits, the health benefits of the garlic. If it's too cooked, then we're gonna lose that. Then we're gonna use the stock. It's your choice whether you wanna use chicken stock or beef stock or just simply a vegetable stock. This is completely to your taste. At this point, you're gonna see at the bottom of the pot that the chicken stock or the vegetable stock, whatever you put in, begins to change the color and begins to burn at the bottom of the pot. This is something you want to avoid. Just try to scrape lightly. And this is the time to add on the water. So I'm gonna add 1 liter of water because we want the soup to be very consistent. Once you add on the water, then I'm going to put the chives for decoration. And we're going to cover it and let it simmer. So once the onions and the soup is already in the roaring fire and is boiling, you have 2 options. There is some people who add just 1 lemon, squeeze it into it, gives it a very intense flavor, or you can just put about a teaspoon of vinegar. So this is a balsamico, and I just put a little squirt, and this will intensify the flavor, and it changes the color. And if you see, everything is already soft. This is what we want to have. When the soup is already boiling, we're going to, with a scoop, without burning yourself, of course, you're gonna bring the soup into the bowl, and this is the goodness we want. This is the onions. This is where it is. And I have this oven-safe forms because we're gonna put this under the grill. And we need a plate that is going to resist strong heat. So once you have the balls about there, then you're going to put the emmental. You can use mozzarella. It's a cheese of your choice. And you can be very generous on the surface because the soup is supposed to be a meal. And once at this point, they have to be placed under the grill. Okay, so this is the grilled baguette. This is what we need. Now, I'd never put the herbs before I'm grilling because otherwise they will be completely burned and you would lose the flavor of the herbs. But I add all the herbs. You can use herbs de Provence or some parsley just to, it will give it a flavor. Besides, the color will make them very attractive. They should look like this. Okay, so the French onion soup is ready, and this is like the golden brown that we want to have. It's very hot because this was on the grill, so I put a second plate below in order to prevent burning. And you can accompany with 2 crispy grilled baguettes with garlic, and it's ready to serve. So you have it, French onion soup gratinée. Bon appétit.